Hey, I'm Sophia from Honk. Today we're going through 100 realistic DMV questions to help you prepare for your permit test. You'll have time to answer each one before I explain the correct choice. Let's begin. Now for Texas. This 2026 Texas DMV practice test prepares you for the written permit test. The exam has 30 multiple choice questions, and you need 21 correct, or 70%, to pass. For even more practice, download Honk on the App Store. Honk app users have a 97% pass rate. Let's start the test. Question 1. At nighttime, high beam headlights should be used in every situation listed below except. Your choices are A. On roads you're not familiar with, B. Within construction zones, C. In fog, snow, or a heavy downpour, D. In places where pedestrians might be near the road. The correct answer is C. In fog, snow, or a heavy downpour. High beams should be used anytime no oncoming vehicles are nearby. They let you see about twice the distance that low beams do. Use high beams on roads you're not familiar with, within construction zones, or in places where pedestrians might be near the road. However, switch to low beams in fog, rain, or snow, since light from high beams reflects off this kind of precipitation and can create glare. Question 2. To prevent highway hypnosis, drowsiness, and fatigue, drivers must blank so they can stay awake behind the wheel. Your choices are A. Exercise their eyes, B. Take stimulants, C. Send text messages, D. Talk on a cell phone. The correct answer is A. Exercise their eyes. Highway hypnosis or dizziness while driving can result from the steady sameness of the road and traffic, along with the hum of the wind, tires, and engine. Drivers can help prevent highway hypnosis by keeping their eyes in motion and observing nearby traffic and highway signs. Question 3. Alcohol may impair your data. Your choices are A. Judgment, B. Reaction time, C. Concentration, D. All of the above. Answers are correct. The correct answer is D. All of the above answers are correct. Alcohol can impair concentration, reaction time, and judgment. Question 4. Why is drinking alcohol and driving after dark especially hazardous? Your choices are A. Roads have heavier traffic at night. B. Your vision is already restricted. C. Alcohol affects your judgment more at night. D. You have a greater chance of meeting drivers who have been drinking. The correct answer is B. Your vision is already restricted. Drinking alcohol and driving at night is especially dangerous because darkness already limits your vision and makes it harder to see. Question 5. Head restraints need to be positioned so they touch the back of your head. What does this help prevent? Your choices are A. Neck injuries from being struck from behind, B. Collisions that occur from behind, C. The seatbelt tightening during a crash, D. Bodily injuries from a head-on crash. The correct answer is A. Neck injuries from being struck from behind. Head restraints exist to help prevent neck injuries when your vehicle is struck from behind. They should be positioned so they'll make contact with the back of the head if a collision occurs. Question 6. What's the correct response if a tire blows out while you're driving? Your choices are A. Speed up, B. Steer toward the left side of the road, C. Slam the brakes and stop right on the road, D. Grip the steering wheel firmly and keep the vehicle traveling straight. The correct answer is D. Grip the steering wheel firmly and keep the vehicle traveling straight. If a tire blows out unexpectedly, grip the steering wheel firmly and keep the vehicle traveling in a straight line. Ease off the accelerator to slow down gradually, then apply the brakes gently. Question 7. What should you do if you spot a vehicle coming toward you in your lane? Your choices are A. Reduce your speed. B. Do all of the above. C. Move as far to the right as you safely can. D. Honk your horn. The correct answer is B. Do all of the above. If a vehicle is coming toward you in your lane, brake firmly, honk your horn, and move as far right as you safely can. Do not swerve left. The other driver might regain control and return to that lane, which could cause a head-on collision. Head-on collisions are often fatal. Question 8. What effect can fatigue have on your driving? Your choices are A. All of these. B. Slower reaction times. C. Reduced awareness. D. Impaired judgment. The correct answer is A. All of these. Fatigue can affect driving by impairing judgment, slowing reaction times, and reducing awareness of your surroundings. Question 9. Is it okay to take medications before you plan to drive? Your choices are A. No. B. Only over-the-counter medications. C. Only if the doctor says it will not affect safe driving. D. Only when you have a prescription. The correct answer is C. Only if the doctor says it will not affect safe driving. Many prescription and over-the-counter medications can cause drowsiness. Take medications before driving only when the doctor says they will not affect your ability to drive safely. Question 10. In every state except Mississippi, what is true for drivers who are under the age of 21? Your choices are A. They may buy alcohol, but may not consume it. B. They may consume small amounts of alcohol, but not while driving. C. They may have tiny, traceable amounts of alcohol in their blood while driving. D. They may not buy alcohol, consume alcohol, or possess alcohol. The correct answer is D. They may not buy alcohol, consume alcohol, or possess alcohol. You may not buy alcohol, consume alcohol, or possess alcohol unless you are 21 years of age. Question 11. A conviction for driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs can result in which penalties? Your choices are A. Any or all of these. B. Community service. C. License suspension. D. Severe fines and higher insurance rates. The correct answer is A. Any or all of these. When convicted of driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs, you may face any of these penalties: license suspension, severe fines, and community service. Question 12. As you enter a freeway and reach the end of the on-ramp, your speed should be, your choices are A. As close as possible to the speed of traffic. B. 30 miles per hour. C. 50 miles per hour. D. Below the speed of traffic. The correct answer is A. As close as possible to the speed of traffic. By the time you reach the end of a freeway on-ramp, you should be going as close as possible to the speed of highway traffic, as long as weather and ramp conditions allow. Question 13. When this road sign appears, you should... Your choices are A. Leave the highway at a minimum speed of 30 miles per hour. B. Speed up to 30 miles per hour and pass the vehicle ahead of you. C. Leave the highway at 30 miles per hour or slower. D. Leave the highway at a maximum speed of 60 miles per hour. The correct answer is C. Leave the highway at 30 miles per hour or slower. This sign gives the maximum recommended safe speed for entering or leaving an expressway. Reduce your speed to the posted speed, in this case, 30 miles per hour. Question 14. This sign marks your choices are A. A pedestrian crosswalk, B. A hospital zone, C. A handicap parking zone, D. Wheelchair availability. The correct answer is C. A handicap parking zone. This sign means parking in a handicap zone is prohibited unless you have the proper permit. Question 15. At 9:30 a.m., can you park next to this sign? Your choices are A. No, B. Yes, C. Yes, but for only 5 minutes, D. Yes, but only if you have a special permit, The correct answer is A. No. The sign means parking is not allowed at this location from 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Question 16. When turning left at an intersection or into a driveway or alley, who must you give the right of way to? Your choices are A. All vehicles coming from the opposite direction, B. All vehicles coming from the same direction, C. All vehicles positioned to the right of your car, D. All vehicles behind your car. The correct answer is A. All vehicles coming from the opposite direction. While turning left at an intersection or into an alley or driveway, give the right of way to all vehicles coming from the opposite direction. Question 17. When this sign appears at an intersection, what should you do? Your choices are A. Yield the right of way or stop before turning right or left. B. Do not continue any farther. C. Keep right. D. Share the road with oncoming traffic. The correct answer is A. Yield the right of way or stop before turning right or left. You may encounter this sign at the terminating road of some T intersections. It tells you that you must yield the right of way or stop before turning right or left onto the through road. Question 18. When may you pass another vehicle on the right? Your choices are A. None of the above, B. When the vehicle is making or about to make a right turn, C. When the vehicle is making or about to make a left turn, D. When the vehicle is attempting to change lanes. The correct answer is C. When the vehicle is making or about to make a left turn. Under Texas law, you may pass a vehicle on the right only if 1. The vehicle is making or is about to make a left turn, and 2. Two or more lanes of traffic are moving in your direction. This may occur on a multi-lane roadway or on a one-way street. Question 19. What are you required to do when a school bus displaying alternately flashing red lights is ahead of or facing you? Your choices are A. Speed up, B. Slow down, C. Come to a stop, D. Pass carefully. The correct answer is C. Come to a stop. Texas law requires that when you encounter a school bus showing alternately flashing red lights coming from either direction, you must stop before you reach it, and stay stopped until the flashing red lights turn off, the driver waves you on, or the bus starts moving again. Breaking this law carries a fine of $500 to $1,250 for a first violation. Question 20. You may use the lane identified by this sign. Your choices are A. if you have 2 or more people in your vehicle. B, if you are operating a motorcycle. C, only if you are riding a bicycle. D, if you are going around the vehicle ahead of you. The correct answer is C, only if you are riding a bicycle. This sign identifies a bicycle lane, which is meant for bicyclists. Cars and trucks generally should not drive in this lane. In many, but not all states, cars and trucks may enter this lane briefly when getting ready to turn at the next intersection. Question 21. You're getting ready to pass a bicycle on your immediate right, while an oncoming vehicle approaches on your immediate left. What's the right move? Your choices are A, honk your horn to warn the cyclist. B, ease off your speed and let the oncoming vehicle pass first. C, accelerate and get past the bicycle first. D, honk your horn to warn the oncoming vehicle. The correct answer is B, ease off your speed and let the oncoming vehicle pass first. Sometimes it's necessary to address hazards one at a time. If you're about to pass a bicycle while an oncoming vehicle approaches, ease off your speed and allow the oncoming vehicle to go by first, giving yourself extra room for the bicycle. After that, shift left to give yourself ample space to safely pass the bicycle. Question 22. Broken white pavement lines mean that your choices are A, passing is permitted when it can be done safely. B, passing is not permitted. C, the left lane is reserved for bicycles and motorcyclists. D, traffic is moving in opposite directions. The correct answer is A, passing is permitted when it can be done safely. Broken white lines show that drivers may pass when it is safe to do so. Question 23. What is shown by these yellow pavement markings? Your choices are A, this is a 3-way road. B, this is a 1-way road. C, vehicles traveling in either direction can make left turns. D, vehicles traveling in either direction can make right turns. The correct answer is C. Vehicles traveling in either direction can make left turns. The center lane is set aside for left turns, or U-turns where allowed, and may be used by vehicles moving in either direction. On the pavement, left turn arrows for traffic traveling one way alternate with left turn arrows for traffic traveling the opposite way. Solid and broken, dashed, yellow lines mark both sides of these lanes. Question 24. What is the meaning of this road sign? Your choices are A, continue straight. B, get ready to stop. C, it shows the direction. D, a rest area is open on the right. The correct answer is C. It shows the direction. This sign is a directional arrow sign. Question 25. What is the meaning of this sign? Your choices are A, a sharp left turn is ahead. B, a sharp U-turn is ahead. C, you are nearing a right turn. D, you are nearing a left turn. The correct answer is C. You are nearing a right turn. This sign is used with a route marker sign. It means you will soon need to turn right to join or stay on that route. Question 26. What is the meaning of this traffic sign? Your choices are A, continue straight. B, move into the left lane. C, turn left or continue straight. D, do not turn left or continue straight. The correct answer is C, turn left or continue straight. This regulatory sign tells drivers in that lane to either turn left or continue straight. Question 27. What does this sign indicate? Your choices are A. You must continue straight and follow a detour at the intersection. B. You are required to make a U-turn from this lane. C. You are permitted to make a U-turn from this lane. D. You may turn left from this lane. The correct answer is B. You are required to make a U-turn from this lane. This unusual lane control sign means every vehicle in this lane is required to make a U-turn. It may appear with an equally unusual traffic signal, where illuminated U-turn arrows show when vehicles may make the U-turns. Question 28. What is shown by this sign? Your choices are A. The divided highway ends ahead. B. Traffic merges ahead. C. One-way traffic begins ahead. D. A divided highway begins ahead. The correct answer is A. The divided highway ends ahead. This sign warns that the divided highway ends ahead. The road will change into an undivided two-way roadway. Keep right and stay alert for oncoming traffic. Question 29. What is this sign telling you? Your choices are A. Travel at 45 miles per hour. B. Vehicles will merge ahead. Do not speed up to 45 miles per hour. C. Roadwork is ahead. Slow to 45 miles per hour. D. A speed zone is coming up. Be ready to slow to 45 miles per hour. The correct answer is D. A speed zone is coming up. Be ready to slow to 45 miles per hour. The larger sign warns that a speed zone is ahead. The smaller sign shows the speed limit that will apply. Here, the limit ahead drops to 45 miles per hour, so get ready to slow down and avoid driving over that limit. Question 30. This posted sign is your choices are A. An interstate route marker. B. A speed limit sign for hills. C. A speed limit sign for roundabouts. D. A speed limit sign for expressways. The correct answer is D. A speed limit sign for expressways. A speed limit sign shows the legal maximum speed allowed on the expressway when driving conditions are ideal. Question 31. This posted sign is found at your choices are A. Intersections. B. Residential areas. C. School crossings. D. Freeway exit ramps. The correct answer is D. Freeway exit ramps. Signs like this give advisory speeds at freeway exits and entrance ramps. They display the maximum recommended safe speed for driving in ideal weather conditions. Question 32. On a highway, when you double your speed, by how much does your stopping distance grow? Your choices are A. Double. B. Triple. C. Quadruple. D. Quintuple. The correct answer is C. Quadruple. As speed goes up, braking distance grows by the square of that increase. Doubling your speed doesn't just double the braking distance, it makes it 4 times longer. Tripling your speed makes braking distance 9 times longer. Question 33. When driving after dark through fog or a downpour, which lights should you rely on? Your choices are A. The low beam setting on your headlights. B. Your hazard warning flashers. C. The high beam setting on your headlights. D. Your parking light bulbs. The correct answer is A. The low beam setting on your headlights. When driving at night through fog, heavy rain, sleet, snow, or dust, switch your headlights down to low beam. High beams can bounce light off dust or precipitation particles, creating glare that hurts visibility. Question 34. If rain or water has reduced how well your brakes work, apply blank until they're braking normally again. Your choices are A, several light taps on the brakes, B, extra force to the steering wheel, C, extra force to the gas pedal, D, warmth to your brakes. The correct answer is A, several light taps on the brakes. Always check how your brakes are performing after driving through water. If you notice reduced brake effectiveness, tap the brakes lightly several times to help dry them out, continuing until proper braking is restored. Question 35. Which of these is not caused by alcohol? Your choices are A, increased alertness, B, impaired vision, C, slower reactions, D, dulled judgment. The correct answer is A, increased alertness. Alcohol may impair vision, slow reactions, and dull judgment. It does not make a person more alert. Question 36. How many standard servings of alcohol can an adult safely drink before driving? Your choices are A, 2, B, 3, C, 1, D, it varies from person to person. The correct answer is D. It varies from person to person. How much alcohol a person can consume before reaching the legal limit varies by individual and depends on many different factors. Question 37. Approaching a railroad grade crossing that has either no warning devices or just a crossbuck sign, what should you do? Your choices are A, come to a stop within 100 feet of the railroad crossing, B, ease off your speed and continue carefully, C, pick up your speed and cross the railroad crossing, D, shift gears and continue through the railroad crossing. The correct answer is B, ease off your speed and continue carefully. At a railroad grade crossing with no warning devices or with only a crossbuck sign present, ease off your speed and look and listen for any oncoming train before you proceed. Any approaching train has the right of way. Question 38. Panic stops can be prevented by, your choices are A, switching lanes rapidly, B, staying close behind other vehicles, C, braking abruptly, D, identifying hazards far in advance. The correct answer is D, identifying hazards far in advance. Spotting hazards far ahead of time and deciding how to handle them helps you avoid panic stops. Stopping abruptly is risky and often signals that a driver isn't paying close attention. An abrupt stop can lead to the vehicle behind rear-ending you, or you could skid and lose control. Question 39. Items that may pull your attention away from the road include, your choices are A, looking into blind spots, B, text messaging and talking on the phone, C, checking mirrors at all times, D, frequently watching the traffic behind you. The correct answer is B, text messaging and talking on the phone. Anything that takes your focus away from the road can be a distraction. Examples of driving distractions include text messaging, talking on the phone, managing children, and lighting a cigarette. Question 40. Which activity will not negatively affect your driving while you are on the road? Your choices are A, smoking, B, drinking coffee, C, eating a sandwich, D, listening to the radio. The correct answer is D, listening to the radio. You should avoid any activity that requires using your hands while driving. Listening to the radio, however, can help you remain alert. Question 41. Under Texas law, which occupants in a passenger vehicle are required to wear safety belts or suitable child restraints? Your choices are A, Everyone in the vehicle, driver included. B. Only the driver and those riding up front. C. Only the driver and those riding in back. D. The driver, front seat riders, and back seat riders younger than 17. The correct answer is A. Everyone in the vehicle, driver included. Texas law mandates that every occupant of a passenger vehicle, both the driver and all passengers, wear a safety belt or, where applicable, an appropriate child restraint. Question 42. When a 16-year-old passenger in the vehicle you are driving is not wearing a safety belt, who may receive a citation and fine? Your choices are A. The passenger only, B. You only, C. You and the passenger, D. Neither you nor the passenger. The correct answer is C. You and the passenger. Under Texas law, a passenger in your vehicle who is at least 15 years old may be cited and fined $25 to $50 for not wearing a safety belt. You may also be fined if a passenger under the age of 17 is not properly secured. If the passenger is at least 8 years old, your fine will be $100 to $200. If the passenger is under 8 years of age and less than 4 feet 9 inches tall, your fine will be $25 to $250. Question 43. On a road offering 3 or more lanes traveling the same way, which lanes typically move the most smoothly? Your choices are A. The acceleration lanes, B. The far left lane, C. The far right lane, D. The center lanes. The correct answer is D. The center lanes. Driving smoothly lets you keep more space between yourself and other vehicles, and that also conserves fuel. On roads with 3 or more same-direction lanes, the middle lanes generally have the smoothest traffic flow. The left lane suits drivers looking to go faster, pass, or turn left, while slower vehicles and those planning a right turn belong in the right lane. Question 44. Which of these statements regarding highway driving is accurate? Your choices are A. Slower-moving vehicles belong in the left lane, while faster ones belong in the right lane. B. Slower-moving vehicles belong in the right lane, while faster ones belong in the left lane. C. Faster vehicles are required to merge onto the highway using a deceleration lane. D. When there are 3 or more lanes traveling the same direction, the right lane provides the smoothest traffic flow. The correct answer is B. Slower-moving vehicles belong in the right lane, while faster ones belong in the left lane. On highways with 3 or more lanes traveling the same direction, the center lanes typically provide the smoothest traffic flow. The leftmost lane is intended for drivers passing or moving faster than the flow. Vehicles moving slower, along with those about to exit, generally belong in the rightmost lane. Question 45. This sign shows that these parking spaces are set aside for. Your choices are A. Older adults, B. Patients, C. Bicyclists, D. People with disabilities. The correct answer is D. People with disabilities. This sign displays the international symbol of access for disabled persons. It indicates that these parking spaces are reserved for persons with disabled parking privileges. To use these spaces, you must get a disabled parking placard or disabled license plates from your state. Question 46. Backing your vehicle up in a travel lane is never allowed, except. Your choices are A. When you're at an intersection, B. To complete a U-turn, C. When parallel parking, D. On curves and at lane crossings. The correct answer is C. When parallel parking. Backing up carries risk because much of what's behind your vehicle is hard to see, and other drivers don't typically expect a vehicle to be moving backward toward them. Try to avoid backing into traffic. That said, when entering a driveway or a parallel parking space, back into it, unless posted signs say otherwise. This way, you'll be moving forward when you leave. Question 47. When a vehicle passes you on your left side, let it go by safely, and your choices are A. Speed up, B. Shift into the left lane, C. Refrain from speeding up, D. Steer toward the right edge of the road. The correct answer is C. Refrain from speeding up. When another vehicle passes you on the left, let it go by safely and avoid speeding up. Question 48. Upon reaching an intersection, apply the blank before proceeding. Your choices are A. Right, left, right sequence, B. Left, right, left sequence, C. Left, left, right sequence, D. Left, right sequence. The correct answer is B. Left, right, left sequence. Upon reaching an intersection, apply the left, right, left rule. Check to your left first, since vehicles coming from that direction are nearer to you. Then check to your right. Finally, glance left one more time before proceeding, since a vehicle may have appeared on your left that wasn't there during your first look. Question 49. 3 vehicles reach an intersection at about the same time, while a pedestrian is crossing one of the roads. Who has the right of way in this situation? Your choices are A. Car A, B. Car B, C. Car C, D. The pedestrian. The correct answer is D. The pedestrian. Drivers must yield to pedestrians in a marked or unmarked crosswalk. At an intersection that has no signs or signals, each vehicle must yield to the vehicle on its right. As a result, Car A must yield to Car B must yield to Car C, and Car C must yield to the pedestrian. Question 50. Blind pedestrians may use guide dogs or carry blank canes. Your choices are A. White, B. Red, C. Green, D. Black. The correct answer is A. White. Blind pedestrians may carry white canes or be assisted by guide dogs. Under Texas law, you must do whatever is needed to avoid injuring such a pedestrian, including stopping if necessary. Question 51. Which statement below is not true? Your choices are A. Bicycles and motorcycles move and stop more slowly than expected, B. Leave extra following distance when driving near bicycles, C. Motorcycles have a right to the same full lane width as any other vehicle, D. Never drive next to a motorcycle within the same lane. The correct answer is A. Bicycles and motorcycles move and stop more slowly than expected. Bicycles and motorcycles are smaller, so they're harder to spot, and they can accelerate or brake more quickly than drivers might anticipate. Question 52. What is this signal telling you? Your choices are A. Do not merge, B. Do not pass, C. Do not walk, D. Do not make a right turn. The correct answer is C. Do not walk. Pedestrian signals control pedestrian traffic only. A signal with an upraised hand means pedestrians must not step into the crosswalk to cross the roadway. Older signals displayed the illuminated words, "Don't walk," instead. A signal showing a walking person means pedestrians may enter the crosswalk. Older signals displayed the illuminated word "walk" instead. Question 53. What is this sign telling you? Your choices are A. The lane is set aside for high-speed vehicles, B. The lane is set aside for certain purposes or certain vehicles. C. The lane is used for left turns by traffic traveling in both directions. D. The lane is set aside for right turns. The correct answer is B. The lane is set aside for certain purposes or certain vehicles. A diamond-shaped marking means a lane is reserved for particular uses or particular vehicles. These lanes are commonly reserved for buses or carpool vehicles during rush hour traffic. Question 54. What is indicated by this road sign? Your choices are A. Construction area ahead, B. Forest area ahead, C. Rest area ahead, D. Parking area ahead. The correct answer is C. Rest area ahead. This sign shows that a rest area is open on the right. Question 55. A vertical rectangular traffic sign usually provides, your choices are A. A warning about the road condition, B. Directions for the driver, C. Directions for the driver to stop, D. A route number. The correct answer is B. Directions for the driver. Vertical rectangular signs typically provide instructions or inform you about traffic laws. These regulatory signs give directions to motorists, pedestrians, and cyclists. Question 56. What is the meaning of this sign? Your choices are A. Do not merge, B. Do not make a right turn, C. Do not make a left turn, D. This side of the road is temporarily closed. The correct answer is B. Do not make a right turn. The arrow shows a right turn. However, a red slash inside a red circle means no. This regulatory sign forbids drivers from turning right. It is placed on the right side of a roadway or above a travel lane. Question 57. What does this road sign indicate? Your choices are A. Cattle crossing ahead, B. Veterinary hospital ahead, C. Zoo ahead, D. Farmhouse ahead. The correct answer is A. Cattle crossing ahead. This sign tells drivers to watch for cattle crossing the road. Question 58. What is shown by this sign? Your choices are A. Exit speed advisory, B. Speed limit ahead, C. Ramp speed advisory, D. Roundabout speed advisory. The correct answer is D. Roundabout speed advisory. This sign is a speed advisory for a roundabout. The permitted speed limit in the roundabout is 15 miles per hour. Question 59. What's the safest approach to navigating a curve? Your choices are A. Remain in your lane and hug the left side as much as possible, B. Speed up gradually right before you reach the curve, C. Reduce your speed before you reach the curve, D. Begin steering just before the curve and rapidly accelerate. The correct answer is C. Reduce your speed before you reach the curve. Reduce your speed before you reach a curve so that you don't have to brake while inside it. Braking mid-curve can trigger a skid. Question 60. When this sign is present, your driving speed must be, your choices are A. At least 40 miles per hour, B. Not more than 50 miles per hour, C. At least 50 miles per hour, D. Not more than 40 miles per hour. The correct answer is A. At least 40 miles per hour. This sign means that when traffic, weather, and road conditions are normal, you are not allowed to drive below 40 miles per hour. Posted minimum speeds help keep traffic moving smoothly and safely. If conditions become hazardous, however, you may travel below the posted minimum speed. Question 61. When rain begins on a hot day, be careful, since the road surface can be slick for the first several minutes. This happens because of your choices are A. Oil inside the vehicle, B. Tires starting to melt, C. Oil within the asphalt, D. Water within the asphalt. The correct answer is C. Oil within the asphalt. Heat draws oil within the asphalt up to the surface, and when rain hits, it loosens those oil deposits. This leaves the road surface slicker until additional rainfall rinses the oil away. Question 62. Which action is unlawful for minors? Your choices are A. All of the above, B. Trying to purchase alcohol, C. Drinking alcohol, D. Having a BAC of 0.02% or greater, The correct answer is A. All of the above. A minor between the ages of 15 and 21 may not possess alcohol, consume alcohol, attempt to purchase or purchase alcohol, or have a BAC of 0.02% or greater. Question 63. As a driver's blood alcohol concentration, BAC, increases, what occurs? Your choices are A. All of the above, B. The drinker's brain becomes more affected by the alcohol, C. Self-control and judgment are the first functions affected, D. Coordination and muscle control are impaired by the alcohol. The correct answer is A, all of the above. After you drink alcohol, it moves into your bloodstream and begins to affect body functions, including coordination, self-control, and reaction time. The only way to remove alcohol's effect on the brain is to wait until it leaves the bloodstream. Question 64. What term describes the areas of the roadway that your mirrors don't show you? Your choices are A. Your blind spots, B. Unseen spots, C. Restricted zones, D. Empty spots. The correct answer is A. Your blind spots. The portions of the road that aren't visible in your mirrors are known as blind spots. Seeing into these areas often requires turning your head and glancing over your shoulder. Large vehicles, such as buses and trucks, have especially large blind spots, frequently referred to as no zones. Do your best to steer clear of a large vehicle's no zones. Question 65. What action helps you avoid a head-on collision when a vehicle is coming toward you in your own lane? Your choices are A. Speed up, B. Hold the steering wheel straight, C. Turn the wheel left, heading for the median, D. Turn the wheel right, heading for the shoulder or curb line. The correct answer is D. Turn the wheel right, heading for the shoulder or curb line. To avoid a head-on collision, steer toward the right, aiming for the shoulder or curb line. Avoid steering left, since the other driver might attempt to steer back into their correct lane. Be prepared to drive completely off the road on the right side if that's what it takes to avoid a head-on crash. Head-on collisions are frequently fatal. Question 66. If you feel sleepy before driving, what should you do? Your choices are A. Sleep, B. Drink coffee, C. Exercise, D. Listen to music. The correct answer is A. Sleep. Stimulants, exercise, and music may help you stay awake, but sleep is the best cure for drowsiness. If you get 9 hours of sleep and still feel tired, speak with a physician. Question 67. Which statement about cell phones is true? Your choices are A. Placing a call while driving saves time. B. Adult drivers may use a handheld cell phone while driving. C. Adult drivers may use a hands-free cell phone while driving. D. If a call comes in while you are driving, reduce speed and answer your phone. The correct answer is C. Adult drivers may use a hands-free cell phone while driving. If you are an adult driver and must use your phone, using a speakerphone/hands-free device while driving is preferable. Using mobile phones while driving is not advised and is illegal in some states. Question 68. If you are convicted of driving without a safety belt on, the fine can be as much as $5. Your choices are A. $200, B. $100, C. $25, D. $50. The correct answer is D. $50. Texas law allows a fine of $25 to $50 for failing to wear a safety belt. Question 69. If you are convicted of a hit-and-run accident that caused injury, you may be sentenced to up to blank in a state penitentiary. Your choices are A. 2 years, B. 3 years, C. 5 years, D. 4 years. The correct answer is C. 5 years. Texas law requires you to stop at the accident scene if you are involved in an accident with other people. If you are convicted of failing to stop and the accident caused injury to one or more persons, you may be fined up to $5,000, sentenced to up to 5 years in a state penitentiary, or both. However, when the accident involved serious bodily injury, these maximum penalties are doubled. Question 70. Blank. Give drivers the ability to slow down and exit freeways. Your choices are A. Traffic circles, B. Merge lanes, C. Toll roads, D. Exit ramps. The correct answer is D. Exit ramps. Exit ramps give vehicles the ability to slow down and leave freeways. Often, a reduced speed limit is posted along an exit ramp. Question 71. Which of these statements regarding freeways is not accurate? Your choices are A. Freeways are built to handle faster-moving traffic safely. B. When using a freeway, you should cross a solid line right after entering or just before exiting. C. Deceleration lanes exist on most freeways to help you exit. D. Merge onto a freeway smoothly by speeding up on the entrance ramp until you match the flow of freeway traffic. The correct answer is B. When using a freeway, you should cross a solid line right after entering or just before exiting. Interstate highways and freeways are built to move higher speed traffic in a safe manner. Avoid crossing a solid line when you enter or leave a freeway. Question 72. What is the meaning of this sign? Your choices are A. Parking is prohibited on both sides of the sign. B. Parking is allowed to the left of the sign. C. Parking is prohibited to the left of the sign. D. Parking is allowed to the left of the sign at night. The correct answer is C. Parking is prohibited to the left of the sign. This sign means parking is not allowed to the left of the sign at any time. Question 73. Before pulling into traffic from a parallel parking spot on the right side of the street, you should blank. Your choices are A. Signal a right turn and check over your right shoulder. B. Signal a left turn and check over your right shoulder. C. Signal a right turn and check over your left shoulder. D. Signal a left turn and check over your left shoulder. The correct answer is D. Signal a left turn and check over your left shoulder. Before pulling out of a parallel parking spot on the right side of a street, signal a left turn and look over your left shoulder to check for oncoming traffic. Before pulling out of a parallel parking spot on the left side of a one-way street, signal a right turn and look over your right shoulder to check for oncoming traffic. Question 74. What must you do if an emergency vehicle with its siren, bell, or flashing red lights activated is approaching you? Your choices are A. Speed up and get out of the lane. B. Stop right where you are immediately. C. Move to the right edge of the road if you're able to. D. Move to the left edge of the road if you're able to. The correct answer is C. Move to the right edge of the road if you're able to. Under Texas law, whenever an emergency vehicle sounding its siren or bell or showing flashing red lights approaches you, you're required to move clear of any intersection, give it the right of way, pull to the right edge of the roadway if that's possible, and stay stopped until it has gone past. Question 75. When two vehicles meet on a steep mountain road and neither vehicle can pass, which vehicle has the right of way? Your choices are A. The vehicle traveling uphill. B. The vehicle traveling downhill. C. The vehicle that gets there first. D. Neither vehicle. The correct answer is A. The vehicle traveling uphill. When two vehicles meet on a steep mountain road where neither can pass, the vehicle going downhill must yield the right-of-way by backing up until the uphill vehicle can get through. The vehicle facing downhill has more control when backing. Question 76. On a multi-lane freeway, pedestrians are required to walk. Your choices are A. In the lane farthest to the right. B. In the lane farthest to the left. C. On the shoulder. D. On top of the median. The correct answer is C. On the shoulder. For safety, pedestrians must remain aware of approaching traffic at all times. Texas law requires a pedestrian to use the sidewalk when one is available. On a multi-lane freeway, a pedestrian must walk on the shoulder while facing oncoming traffic. Question 77. Why must you hold a steady speed while passing a truck or bus and merging back in front of it? Your choices are A. Shorter distances to slow down than cars need. B. Longer distances to slow down than cars need. C. Less time to come to a stop than cars. D. A smaller margin for maneuvering compared to cars. The correct answer is B. Longer distances to slow down than cars need. Trucks and buses, due to their large size, need more distance to come to a stop compared to cars. That's why you should keep a steady speed while passing and pulling back in ahead of a truck or bus. Cutting in front and then braking suddenly could get you rear-ended. Question 78. The single broken, white line shown in this figure means your choices are A. Traffic traveling in the same direction. B. The middle of a road where passing is not permitted. C. The edge of the roadway curb. D. Traffic traveling in opposite directions. The correct answer is A. Traffic traveling in the same direction. White lines divide lanes for traffic traveling in the same direction. You must stay within these lane markings as you drive. Question 79. Which pavement marking divides two lanes moving in the same direction? Your choices are A, B, B, C, C, D, none of the above. The correct answer is D, none of the above. A white line divides two lanes moving in the same direction. When the line is broken, you may cross it to pass or change lanes. When the line is solid, you should generally remain in your lane. Question 80. What is the meaning of this traffic sign? Your choices are A. A parking area is coming up. B. A detour route is 1,000 feet ahead. C. Right turns are not allowed after 1,000 feet. D. Road work begins ahead in 1,000 feet. The correct answer is B. A detour route is 1,000 feet ahead. This sign warns that the road ahead is closed and that another route is available in 1,000 feet. Question 81. This octagonal, 8-sided shape is. Your choices are A. A stop sign. B. A yield sign. C. A do not enter sign. D. A road construction sign. The correct answer is A. A stop sign. A stop sign is an 8-sided, white-on-red sign showing that other traffic has the right-of-way. You must always bring your vehicle to a complete stop and yield to approaching traffic before you continue. Question 82. What is the meaning of this regulatory sign? Your choices are A. The marked lane is reserved for high-occupancy vehicles during posted times. B. The marked lane is reserved for heavy trucks. C. High-occupancy vehicles may not use the lane during posted times. D. Cars and buses are prohibited during posted times. The correct answer is A. The marked lane is reserved for high-occupancy vehicles during posted times. This white diamond sign means the roadway is set aside for high-occupancy vehicles, HOVs, during the posted times from Monday through Friday. Question 83. What does this sign mean? Your choices are A. The shoulder is far lower than the road surface. B. The roadway is wet and slippery. C. Loose gravel is on the road. D. A concealed road is ahead. The correct answer is the shoulder is far lower than the road surface. This sign warns that the shoulder is far below the level of the road surface. Question 84. This diamond-shaped sign warns of, your choices are A. An overpass ahead. Clearance from the roadway surface to the overpass is 13 feet 6 inches. B. A median ahead. The road width is 13 feet 6 inches. C. A parking area ahead. The road width is 13 feet 6 inches. D. A bridge ahead. The road width is 13 feet 6 inches. The correct answer is A. An overpass ahead. Clearance from the roadway surface to the overpass is 13 feet 6 inches. This sign warns that an overpass is ahead with 13 feet 6 inches of clearance from the roadway surface to the overpass. Question 85. To reduce your chances of a collision, you ought to. Your choices are A. Switch lanes often. B. Tailgate other vehicles. C. Hug the left edge of your lane. D. Keep a cushion of space around your vehicle. The correct answer is D. Keep a cushion of space around your vehicle. To reduce your chances of a collision, aim to keep ample space between your vehicle and the vehicles around you on every side. Question 86. Unbalanced tires or low tire pressures may lead to. Your choices are A. All of the above. B. Better fuel economy. C. Faster tire wear. D. Shorter stopping distance. The correct answer is C. Faster tire wear. Worn or bald tires can lengthen your stopping distance and make turns harder on wet roads. Unbalanced tires or low tire pressures can make tires wear faster, reduce fuel economy, and make the vehicle more difficult to steer and stop. Question 87. Slowing down is necessary on gravel or dirt surfaces because your choices are A. Dirt could cover the windshield. B. Traction is reduced. C. Driving fast feels uncomfortable. D. The vehicle gets dirtier at higher speeds. The correct answer is B. Traction is reduced. Gravel and dirt roads offer less traction than concrete or asphalt surfaces. This means your stopping distance grows significantly, and turning may cause skidding. Reduce your speed. Question 88. If too much alcohol prevents you from driving your vehicle safely, you must. Your choices are A. Take drugs to lessen alcohol's effect before driving. B. Have a designated driver drive your vehicle. C. Call 911 so they can help you drive. D. Drink coffee to stay awake while driving. The correct answer is B. Have a designated driver drive your vehicle. You must have a designated driver drive your vehicle. A designated driver is responsible for safely transporting friends or family members who have been drinking alcoholic beverages. Question 89. Which option has a greater amount of alcohol? Your choices are A. A 12-ounce serving of 5% beer. B. A 5-ounce serving of 12% wine. C. A 1.5-ounce serving of 80 proof liquor. D. They all contain the same amount. The correct answer is D. They all contain the same amount. Each listed choice contains an equal amount of alcohol. Question 90. If your vehicle develops trouble at night and you must stop, you should use blank to help prevent a crash. Your choices are A. Higher gears first and then lower gears. B. High beam headlights and then low beam headlights. C. Hazard flashers. D. Hand and arm signals and high beam headlights. The correct answer is C. Hazard flashers. If vehicle trouble forces you to stop at night, use extreme caution because another driver could strike you from behind. Turn on your hazard flashers so other motorists can see that you are there. If you have emergency flares or warning triangles, set them behind your vehicle to provide extra warning. Question 91. What's the smartest response when another driver is tailgating you? Your choices are A. Shift to the left lane and speed up. B. Shift to the right lane and ease off your speed. C. Shift to the left lane and ease off your speed. D. Shift to the right lane and come to a stop. The correct answer is B. Shift to the right lane and ease off your speed. When someone is tailgating you, shift into the right lane and ease off your speed so the tailgater can get past you on the left. Resist the urge to speed up to shake them off or satisfy them. Some tailgaters won't back off no matter how fast you go. Question 92. Is it safe to keep something in your lap while driving? Your choices are A. No, never. B. Yes, as long as it is not a person or a pet. C. Yes, provided you are certain you will not be distracted. D. Yes, if it is a small pet. The correct answer is A. No, never. Any activity that takes your eyes off the road while driving is dangerous, including removing clothing, applying makeup, reading, eating, or drinking. Do not hold a person, pet, or package in your lap or arms. Question 93. Which choice will not help prevent distracted driving? Your choices are A. Setting your favorite radio stations in advance. B. Planning your route ahead of time. C. Positioning all mirrors before you begin driving. D. Loosening the lid of your coffee cup before you leave. The correct answer is D. Loosening the lid of your coffee cup before you leave. Before you begin your trip, arrange your cab the way you want it, but eating and drinking should wait until rest stops. Question 94. In Texas, children under the age of blank, who are also less than 4 feet 9 inches tall, must be secured in child passenger safety seats. Your choices are A. 10, B. 12, C. 8, D. 9. The correct answer is C. 8. Texas law requires children under the age of 8 and less than 4 feet 9 inches tall to ride secured in child passenger safety seats. A conviction for violating this requirement carries a fine between $25 and $250. Question 95. When a traffic violation you are found guilty of causes a crash, blank points are placed on your driver record. Your choices are A. 5, B. 2, C. 3, D. 4. The correct answer is C. 3. A conviction for a traffic violation usually adds 2 points to your driver record. When that violation caused a crash, 3 points are added instead. In both situations, the points stay on your driver record for 3 years. Question 96. If you're traveling faster than surrounding traffic on a freeway, which lane should you use? Your choices are A. Whichever lane is open, B. The rightmost lane, C. The road shoulder, D. The left or middle lane. The correct answer is D. The left or middle lane. When you're moving faster than the rest of the traffic on a freeway, you should be driving in the middle or left lane. Question 97. On a highway that has at least 3 lanes traveling the same direction, quicker moving traffic should travel in, your choices are A. The left lane, B. The right lane, C. The deceleration lane, D. A middle lane. The correct answer is A. The left lane. When at least 3 lanes carry traffic in the same direction, the middle lanes generally provide the most even traffic flow. The left lane is intended for drivers who are moving faster, passing, or preparing to turn left. Slower vehicles and drivers who plan to turn right should keep to the right lane. Question 98. When you park your vehicle on the street and step away from it, which of these should you not do? Your choices are A. Apply the parking brake, B. Turn off the engine, C. Roll the windows down, D. Take the key out of the ignition, The correct answer is C. Roll the windows down. When you park your vehicle on the street and walk away, turn off the engine, take the key out of the ignition, and apply the parking brake. You should also roll the windows all the way up and lock the doors. Question 99. Which statement about parking is false? Your choices are A. Parking on a freeway is illegal, B. During an emergency, you may legally park on the shoulder of the road as far from traffic as possible, C. When parking on a downhill grade, turn your wheels toward the curb, D. Parking within 15 feet of a fire hydrant is legal. The correct answer is D. Parking within 15 feet of a fire hydrant is legal. In Texas, parking within 15 feet of a fire hydrant is illegal. Many other locations also prohibit parking, so watch for signs that restrict or limit where you may park. Question 100. At an intersection lacking any signs or signals, what are you required to do? Your choices are A. Give way to vehicles on the left. B. Give way to vehicles on the right. C. Give way to heavy vehicles. D. Reduce speed and continue cautiously. The correct answer is B. Give way to vehicles on the right. At an intersection with no posted signs or traffic signals, you are obligated to let vehicles to your right go first before continuing on. Nice work! You completed all 100 questions. Review anything you missed, verify current rules in the official state handbook, and keep practicing with Honk.